meditation gives you a lot of time to work through things as well as the skill to let go. Because letting go is a skill. It's not something that we're all capable of right now. Um, right now is a very important part. It's not that we're not capable, it's right now. It's a skill you need to practice. And meditation, one of my favorite definitions of it is that it's a skill, not a, or sorry, it's a practice, not a skill, meaning it's meant to be done with not the intention of getting good at it, which I really like because then you can meditate without getting frustrated that you're bad at meditating because you can't be bad at something that you're practicing. You can be bad at a skill,
Mhm.
sure, but meditating is practicing seeing thoughts come in, acknowledging them, and letting them go. And if you can do that, then you properly can let go of things because you're in control of where you are directing your focus.
Is there a app that you recommend for meditation, a time frame, a time of day to do it? Like,
Mm.
what do you recommend?
I use Simple Habit. I really like it because they have a lot of categories to choose from based on what you're needing in that moment. Um, in terms of when to meditate, I think it depends a lot on the person. I like to meditate at night because it's when my brain is moving the most and I need to practice slowing down. It's also when I
Mhm.
have time to do so. I have in different periods of my life meditated in the morning and I love doing that. I think that it's something that I will always try and get back into because starting your day with peace and acceptance and gratitude, like, come on, like, there's just nothing better than that. But then ending your day in the same way, there's nothing wrong with it. So, starting and ending, if you're starting meditation, pick one of those two. I think in the middle of the day, it's difficult. It's hard to find a good time to meditate in the middle of the day, but right when you wake up before you pick up your phone or when you're going to bed after you put your phone down for the last time, put a meditation on, fall asleep 5 minutes in, doesn't matter. You're still practicing for a couple minutes.
I use the Sam Harris Waking Up app, I think it's what it's called.
Mm,
It's a fantastic app, but Sam's voice is top notch. That'll put me right to sleep. He's so calming and so relaxing, but
there you
he's
go. That
also
makes a huge
really
difference.
great at what he does. I know.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll put
I'm
on a
I'm in the
meditation
habit
and I
of
hate the person's voice and I just turn.
absolutely. I'm in the habit of not having my phone in the bedroom because I don't want to check it first
Mm,
thing in the morning and I don't want to be on it at night. So I just keep it out in the living room. So, because yeah, that's a terrible habit. Like it's talk about ways to make yourself get up earlier. If you have an alarm that goes off and it's out in the living room, you have to get up and get it or else you're not going back to sleep. So that's what I've been doing. And then I have been doing meditation. I've fallen off the wagon for a little bit because, again, another great thing you said is look at it as a practice and not a skill because I was not good at it. My mind would wander and then I'd try to bring it back and then it'd wander. And so looking at it as a practice, I think is a great way. And it's something that I really want to see the benefits. I feel like it's something that you have to do for a certain amount of time before you see the benefits, but the benefits creep up on you. It's not like, oh, I'm all of a sudden like getting this now. It's a slow, gradual thing that you have to look back on and be like, wow, look how far I came.
yeah, yeah, I couldn't agree more. There's there's this thing called, I think it was the Miracle Morning. I don't know if you've heard of that book. We're starting every day with, I think it's 15 minutes of reading, 15 minutes of journaling, 15 minutes of meditating. Um, and then there was one other, so I think it's a full hour. And when you start your day that way, it's setting you up for success because your morning is really what's going to dictate the rest of the day. And I've had, parts of my life where a miracle morning just for 15 minutes, 5 minutes of reading, 5 minutes of journaling, 5 minutes of meditating. And it's just that intention, and like you said, when somebody feels like they're bad at meditating and you're saying my mind drifts away and I bring it back, that's all it is. Like if you in five
Yeah.
minutes have to bring your mind back 100 times, you just got 100 reps. Like that's a huge positive. Like if you sat there just brain dead for 5 minutes, to me, I'm like, how much did you actually get out of that? There's a lot of practice of actually bringing your mind back. And so the more times you get distracted, I always say it's a good thing.
I have a sauna. It's right. over here in the corner. That's I wake up 4:30, walk into here, turn it on, and then while it's heating up, takes about 27 minutes to get to the temperature I want. I read, and then I've started getting into the sauna, and then I meditate in the sauna. It's got a nice Bluetooth speaker, and that is way worse because it starts to get uncomfortable, and you have to. So it's like meditation 2.0 or RX version where you're like super uncomfortable and trying to get it back in. But I feel like it's been pretty good. It does make the time when I can get into the zone, it makes the time kind of just drift by. It's really